You to Tucson, and now, you know, you just heard what Jay said. He didn't see Lapis this year at Tucson. Well, what we're bringing for you is the final few of what we're doing, honestly, as basically Jay's thank you for watching, because this doesn't happen. This was just, we'll tell you the whole story. It's a huge customer pick. When we launched this, Jay and I sold out of it in less than 2 minutes. What happened was, he was in the right place at the right time. We'll tell you the whole story in a matter of moments, but I gotta let you know, final few hundred that will ever exist. At $159, this became a huge customer pick. We're doing it today, Tucson Gemstone event priced at $99.90, under $20 to get it home. And you know the collectability, you know the expense, you know the cost and the rarity of Lapis today. You're not only getting Lapis in this, but you're getting quality Lapis, and you're getting beads, which, you know, Jay always tells you the waste involved in cutting beautiful beads. So this is like a pearl necklace in Lapis. But Jay, the only way that we could do this, it wasn't something that you went out, you sourced the Lapis, then you cut the beads. Tell us what happened. Oh my gosh, and people are ordering these 2 at a time, and you really should, because this is, even for you, impossible. Even when we first got this, okay, so everybody needs Lapis, at least, like, you know, you always need like that turquoise strand in blue, turquoise strand in green, maybe something in black, pearls. This is Lapis, but look at the grade of this Lapis. We could show you every one of them. This is AAA, AA Lapis. It's as high as it gets. The price on this, you should take this, and even the suggested retail that they had, the lowest, I dare you even go and buy the material for that. You can't get it. Somebody you know, that I compete with, that, you know, like you saw the Lapis, I'm grading my Lapis and buying my Lapis. But it's a catalog. I have another manufacturer that, you know, it's always between us. We're always bidding on the high grade material. They make a lot of high-end, and it's for a store. Okay, I won't. We can't say the name, but you know the name. I know. I finally found out who it was for. What happened is, they only buy like this super high-grade Lapis. That's all they did. They cut this specifically for a very high-end store. I just said, you know, I don't buy anything that somebody else has done or cut. I only work from the rough. This was one of those cases where I did do it, because I got to tell you, what happened was they had this huge order. They bought the material, they cut the material, and then something happened. I don't know if they delivered late or something happened. Anyway, the order got canceled. I just happened to be at the right place at the right time. I will tell you right now, guys, these are the last few hundred that we have. There is no way. Can I do Lapis? Absolutely. Do I have more Lapis? Absolutely. Could I do this quality, use this quality? I do have this quality of rough. If I used my rough, my AAA and my AA rough to cut this, and you know me, okay, I pride myself on giving you the biggest bang for the buck, right? The lowest I could probably sell this necklace to you would be around almost $500. Oh. It'd be like $499 or something like that. And that's me as a manufacturer. But you're cutting. This is the grade of Lapis. This is all. There's very little of this material. Probably out of, you know, I might go through 10 tons of material, and I might get maybe 5%, 4% of that's AAA. You know, AA, you might get, you know, maybe another 5 or 6%, but I mean, very little of the material. And this is natural. It's not enhanced. It's not dyed. This is the real deal. Look at this, and this is what you're going to be getting. And the only reason we even have these left over, we had the last of the beads that we had bought from them. We didn't buy the design finished. We actually finished it. And this is 19 3/4 inches. And then you get a 2 3/4 inch extender that goes on that too. So it's not your normal 18-inch necklace with a 2 3/4 inch extender. It's a 1/4 inch short of being 20 inches. And then you got another 2 3/4 inch that you can use to make it, you know, if you want to wear it a little bit higher, you want to wear it a little bit lower. Oops, Jay, it's gone.
Well, you know, and I'm glad that people actually get